Thank you for tuning into TTV. I'm your host, Toya, and today is Tuesday. So I am bringing to you a herb. It's a beautiful herb. It has so many benefits to it, so many benefits, and you've probably used it and not even known it before because it is in a lot of in a lot of salves and things that we use typically in a day. But in any case, before I get into it, because the herb that we're going to discuss today is called Calendula. But before I get into it, I want to get those disclaimers out the way so nobody comes for me, okay? So these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This herb is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. It is not intended for use by pregnant or nursing women. And if you have medical conditions or are taking medications, consult your doctor prior to use. And discontinue use and consult your doctor if any adverse reactions occur. So we got that out the way. So this herb right here is called Calendula, and it's very beautiful herb and has been used for centuries. Okay, I know back in the World War days and Civil War days, they used to use it along with comfrey. So you had on the one hand comfrey, which was the cellular regenerator, which would help rebuild the cells and knit bones and things together. Then you had calendula on the other hand that would go through and cleanse the blood and actually promote the healing of those wounds. So they would use the two of those together to treat the soldiers. Okay, so in addition to doing that, as far as the helping of the healing of the wounds and being a blood cleanser, it can help with cancer and the tumors that you get to reduce those, because of the fact it is a cleanser. Okay, it helps with circulatory issues, to help correct those. It can help with skin disorders, so like if you have varicose veins, skin cancer, issues with your gums, pigmentation disorders, like if you have discolorations or low pigment or too much pigment, things like that, jaundice. All of these are skin issues or disorders that it can actually help with. The jaundice is more of a liver issue. That's why you end up with jaundice. But because it is a corrective and goes in and helps to cleanse stuff, that's where it helps with the jaundice. Okay. In addition to that, if you have diarrhea, it will help with that. Let me see what I miss. Athlete's foot, it helps with that. With frostbite, it can stimulate the stomach, the colon and the stomach. Oh, yeah. So it will actually help with your colon and your stomach to help clean that out. But in addition to that, it also helps with removing virus and bacterial infections that you may have. Okay. So it's a wonderful herb to just add. And it comes in different forms. You can get an extract, you can get the tea, you can get the dried leaves. They put it in salves. I know I've put it and used it in salves that I've made in the past, to help promote healing. Because like I said, when you get that comfrey and you get that calendula together, it is very powerful combination and will really help when it comes to wound care. So the salve that I used to make for healing, I put calendula in there along with the comfrey, okay, and other herbs as well. But it's an excellent herb to add to your repertoire. So into your cabinet, like I said, as a tea or an extract, because it has so many benefits and so many health benefits that it can help you with. Now, I did look. You'll see the link below for WebMD, because I do look to see if there are side effects or things that you need to be cautious about. And one of the things is with calendula is it can slow your breathing and it can cause sleepiness. So it has a calming effect to it, which is basically what that is. So when we say slow your breathing, you're not going to stop breathing. It's just going to have like a calming effect for you. And because of that, it may make you sleepy. But again, that link will be below. As always, I always encourage you to do your own research, to go out there and really look at these herbs. Talk to your doctor, talk to your pharmacist, just to make sure there's no interactions with the medications or what the health issues that you may be having. Because if that's the case, then this might not be the herb for you. But it's usually a gentle herb. So most people don't really have any issues with it, when they take it or use it or apply it to their skin. I've used it on my eczema. I've used it on bruises. As far as the salve that I made, like I've taken it as a tea. I put it in my sacred bath. Like, it's such a beautiful herb and it's so versatile, and because it does so much and it's really a gentle herb, you can really use it, and it's the whole herb, because let me make sure. Yep. The leaves and the flowers. So you use both of them. So use it. add it to your daily or your monthly routines, however you want to include it in. But I do recommend the salves with it because again, it's such a powerful agent as far as healing wounds. Now you don't want to put it. You never really want to put the salves on open wounds. You really put it around the wound. Once it scabs over, then yes, you can put it on top of it. But when it's an open wound, you really don't want to put those salves in it. And I would even be leery about putting herbs directly on open wounds unless you know the herbs were cleaned and processed correctly, because you wouldn't want any additional bacteria getting in there. But anyway, that's Calendula for you. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you got some content out of this, or some some benefit out of this content, if I could talk today, then please like, subscribe, and share, because if you got something out of it, chances are someone else will as well. I love you guys, and I will talk to you tomorrow.